Hello guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you all doing great. You're watching Minecraft Sekai and welcome back to our Medieval Castle Let's Build series. If you remember, last episode we finally finished this gorgeous castle over here, which means today is the long-awaited world tour. And I've brought a guest. It's the bearded man himself, the castle expert, Viggoman. And yeah, we're doing a tour for the whole castle, showing you all the different buildings. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's get into it. Hello, Viggoman. Welcome to my beautiful castle here.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you. And this castle is called Isle Hold. Is it?
Isle Hold.
Is it a good name? Is that a good name?
I like it. Yeah, it's an isle.
I got it from
It's
one.
an isle.
Yeah, it's an isle and Isle Hold and stuff. I got it from one of my viewers. I guess I'll put that name, his name on top here, or her name. Anyways, we'll do that in editing. So yeah, let's start. Here we have the bridge that takes us to the castle right here. On the bridge we have this cart, just shipping or transporting some cargo here. A little bit of supplies with this horsey pulling it here. Yeah, and we have that little detail. It's pretty good. Because those little details really matter. And
yeah, that's a really cool cart design.
Yeah.
I also want to point out the wonderful arches you have below the bridge here. That's the stuff that a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah,
and they feel
a cool
organic
design.
and properly.
Yeah. It's pretty
Good job
simple,
on
but it works. It looks cool. Even though it's simple, a simple bridge doesn't have all that much. Yeah. Anyways, here we have the gatehouse. It's a pretty cool gatehouse here. As you can see, you have two towers on the sides here with this little wooden attachment thing in the middle. We have maculations here, and we have windows to shoot arrows. We have trapdoors there as well. And here we have the portcullis. Where are you? There you are.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm just flying around admiring.
Here we have the portcullis, as you can see. It goes in these holes, I assume. And here we have a murder hole right there. We don't have it on the inside, but we have it on the outside here. If you go up
that's where we need
the
it.
murder hole here, you can see a trapdoor.
Yeah. Is the wooden part here, is that temporary or something that's always around?
No, that's always there.
Okay, so it's not a hoarding, it's more of a part of the castle.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's the gatehouse, looking pretty cool. You know, the wooden attachment and everything. It's permanent, as I said. And here, as we enter the castle over here, we have this bailey here. It's a pretty small bailey. It's not big as the other ones. It mainly gonna function as a murder zone. You know, when the castle goes under siege, you know, attackers could be trapped in here, and they would get shot at in every single angle here. They'll be totally massacred. As you can see, you have towers. You have this gatehouse in the middle here, the second gatehouse. We have towers there, and this other main gatehouse here. So yeah, they have absolutely no chance of proceeding on the siege.
That's a good idea, or to add that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it really makes sense. And one thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay. One thing I noticed that I like that you did here is that there's no doors.
There's no. Yeah, you know, from bailey to bailey, there's no way to enter the other bailey unless you enter through the gate here. So yeah, even we have it on the other bailey too. So you can't enter the next bailey unless you enter from the main gate. Yeah.
Which is a very good thing.
Yeah, I had that in mind when I'm building it. So, what I was saying, this bailey here, so in not war times, you know, because most of the times people aren't trying to siege you, they would use this bailey here to store or, you know, park their carts. So carts are coming into the castle to bring food and supplies and all that. So it would park here first, so that they would get checked and all that, and then they would proceed to enter the carts, all the supplies into the inside of the castle, the main bailey here. So yeah, it has that function too, as well as a murder zone. So it has two functions. It works, I guess.
Definitely.
And
Makes sense to have dual purpose areas as well.
yeah. And yeah, I guess we'll enter this what is it called, gatehouse here, the first gatehouse, and see what we have. So we'll enter from this tower here. As you can see, we have a staircase here that takes us all the way up. Right here, it's a wooden staircase, and we can enter the side wall over here from this door. Right, and
It's very cool.
we can enter the gatehouse here, where we have this mechanism. It totally works. I promise. This works. This is very professional ingenuity. Anyways, yeah. So this takes us to this other place. We have two doors here because when the this thing gets this portcullis gets lifted up, you know, it kind of closes the area here, so you can't really move to the other side. So that's why we have two doors.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so here we have another door that takes us to this other side wall right here, and we can get up this ladder to yeah, to get to the top of the tower. These gatehouse towers here, so you can defend here. We have machicolations, granulations, and everything. Yeah, everything you need to defend a gatehouse.
It looks really cool, man. Like the battlements and the
Yeah.
machicolations up here.
Yeah. The one problem here with these, you know, diagonal walls is that you can't really do proper battlements, you know, with the machicolations and everything, as you can see here. It's really hard. You can do it, but it won't. I wouldn't think it would look as good, at least in vanilla Minecraft, right?
I agree with you. And one thing that it's not really that big of a deal, because you do have the crenulations here, and then you have the machicolations on
It
the
definitely will
corners.
work, yeah.
So you could still defend all the way along the wall here,
I mean, you know,
from the towers.
Yeah, I mean, from this side here, you wouldn't really need all that much defense because, you know, it's an island. I mean, what attacks could probably come from here?
Very true.
Yeah. Anyways, let's proceed here. So we'll get into the next bailey here. This is the big bailey, the main bailey, where all the action is happening right here. All the life in the castle is here. So in the middle here, we have a little training arena here where the guards can train and all that, and maybe even hold tournaments, small tournaments where they can bet on each other and all that. And yeah, that's the training arena. But let's just name. I'm gonna name all these buildings, and then we'll go through them one by one, right? So,
okay.
If you look here to my right here, we have this area, this little block thing. We have that big building with the attachment is the tavern and an inn, you know, for the guests. And here we have some stables. I have stables over here as well. And we have a little granary here, or just a storage area. I don't know if you would call that a granary or not. But yeah, I guess we'll check out the, what's it called? The tavern first, right?
Okay,
All right,
lay down.
Let's check out the tavern. Here we have the stables. They're pretty simple stables, nothing too much about them. And
is this the stables for traveling people, like guests, or is this where the lord of the castle would have his horse?
Yeah, traveling people probably here, this area, and the most important guests and lords thing, the horses are here, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Cool. Maybe they could share. I mean, it doesn't really matter here. It's not really a stable with its own building. It's kind of just stables here scattered around.
Yeah, makes sense.
That is accurate, isn't it? To medieval.
Yeah, I do that a lot. So, yeah.
It works. Anyways, let's enter the tavern here. So, here, as you enter, we have this area where the common people, you know, the people of the castle here, you know, the blacksmith there, the butcher, and, you know, the servants get here, or the guards get something to eat right here, and get something to drink from time to time. But this room here, where we have this diagonal, inside this diagonal building here, is the area where the most important guests of the Lord eat right here when they want to stay in the castle for a couple of days. So they would eat here. There is an inn upstairs, so they would come down here and they would eat right here, not in this area with the common people of the castle.
All right. Is this the feast hall then?
No.
For the Lord?
It's not the feast hall. It's just an area. You know, when some guests come here, they would stay up in the inn area of this tavern, and you know, just everyday stuff, because you're not gonna have a feast every day. So they would eat their daily meals here. I guess I don't know if that exists in medieval times, but I kind of just incorporated that here. Anyways.
Yeah, just being creative is important.
Yeah, here is the kitchen where all the food gets prepared. It's a pretty small kitchen. I don't know if this will be enough for preparing all that food, but yeah, this is what I've been able to, squeeze in this area.
Yeah, I noticed you had a bar over here as well.
Yeah, this is a bar where...
Yeah, you can make some food here as well, I guess.
Sit here, eat maybe, or drink and stuff.
Yeah.
We have a keg over there, and we have shelving stuff over there. And yeah, that's the tavern area. And let's go upstairs now. Let's go upstairs and check out the inn. As you can see, this is the first floor right here. We have 3 rooms. We have this smaller one over here. If you get in, I have a smaller room maybe for a lesser important guest, maybe. You know, there's a 1 bed right there, a little cabinet, I guess, right here, some lights and a chest. I have some windows with curtains, and yeah, it's pretty humble room there. These 2 rooms are pretty similar, this one and the one on the other side. They're bigger than the room than that smaller one. We have a double bed over here, and here we have a desk to write, maybe just sit down and relax. We have a chest, a carpet, pretty small and a pretty light interior, not too much. I don't really like doing interior that much. It's pretty hard to do interior, it's pretty time consuming and kind of boring too.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah.
I'm just looking around here a little bit.
So yeah,
is this the outhouse?
That's the pooping chamber. It's I guess
pooping chamber.
Yeah.
Guardrobe.
Guardrobe. Yeah, that's what it's called. If you go outside, you can see the guardrobe extending out from the building.
Yeah, I saw that from earlier.
I don't know if they would do it with wood. Do they do it with, because they build it with wood in the medieval times? Do they do it with wood?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, so this one is built with wood. Anyways, here is the second floor. We have a little bathroom, a proper bathroom right here with a bath and a little area where to do your business and stuff. We have a little piece of soap here. And yeah, just a bathroom for the person who's staying in this room. This is pretty big room. I guess this would be occupied by pretty important guests right here. As you can see, I have a lot of windows here with curtains and all that. We have a desk, we have some bookshelves over there, and a big bed right here with a little counter here where you can put stuff on. We have a little table here with a chair where that person can eat here. They don't have to go downstairs all the way downstairs to eat their breakfast or anything, so they would just eat here if they want, or they could go downstairs if they want.
Yeah. The suite kind of the tavern.
Yeah. Here we have a little table where the servants get the food on top here, so the person can pick it up if they don't want to get out of their room. And yeah, that's pretty much the inn here. That's pretty much the whole tavern. It's pretty cool.
It is, indeed.
And yeah, I guess we finished the tour of that tavern and the stables and all that. Let's move to this area. Or, you know what? Let's save that to later. Let's go check out the butcher's house. As you can see here, if you follow me, we have some animals right here. Because, the best way to store meat, is to actually store livestock, It's better to do it that way than just to butcher them and then store the meat, because it would get yeah, it wouldn't really stay that long.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's fresh. It
Yeah.
stays fresher for longer. Yeah.
Even when a siege is going, they can really stay for a couple of weeks on these animals.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah,
Right, show me the inside here.
let's enter the inside. This a small area, an empty area right here. There's nothing here. I wasn't able to squeeze anything here. Yeah. Let's enter here. This is the real entrance to the to the house. So here we have a kitchen right here, right on the front. Right here we have a counter with food getting prepared and all that stuff. We have some furnaces over here, and we have a what is this called again? A cauldron. If they want to cook stew and all that, we have stew here. I have shelving here, and yeah, that's the kitchen of the butcher's house. And this door takes us to where the butcher does his job. He chops animals and yeah, that's the meat.
Yeah,
that's
looks
the blood.
cool, man.
I have a little gutter right here, as you can see. A little gutter.
Oh, that's cool.
It takes the blood out and to the river, I guess. And we have a little area here where he stores more meat, and we have a door here that takes us to this area where we have the animals. So he would just drag a pig right here, butcher it inside, and yeah, pretty brutal stuff. Viggoman, can you please close those doors, because I noticed you don't close doors.
There we go.
Okay. It was giving me some real OCD stuff right there.
Oh yeah, you're one of those kind of guys.
I guess. Yeah.
I see.
So up here we have some storage, some firewood. They would need a lot of firewood, and we have some supplies, chests, and all that stuff. We have another room here for supplies. If you enter here, a little tiny room for supplies inside, and we have this room here, which is the kids' room. We have 3 beds here, so I assume they have 3 kids. They all sleep there. It's a pretty cool, luxurious room for kids, for a butcher inside a castle, right? In medieval times, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they usually sleep on, hay or stuff like that. But I give them a little bit of a privilege or something. And this is the master bedroom for the butcher and his wife. This is the bed, and we have a little writing desk. I'm not sure what the butcher is going to be writing, but we have that anyways. And here we have a little, what is this called again? Fireplace, right?
Fireplace, yeah. I really like the elevation here.
Yeah,
how it goes down a little bit.
This kind of came organically with the building, because it's, a diagonal, and then we have a little extension here. I didn't really plan this to be a thing. It just is.
Just happened.
It came with the design of the building. I was doing diagonal, and I popped up a little extension there, and yeah, that happened.
I know how it is.
Yeah.
Been happening quite a few times to me as well.
And here again, we're passing through this empty area. I should have put something there.
And then next one here, is that a blacksmith or armor?
Yeah, this is the blacksmith or armor, or he crafts everything, armor and weapons and tools.
Cool.
Mainly tools, I guess, and weapons and armor in war times. So yeah, here we have some armor. We have an anvil. We have this big forge here. Everything a blacksmith needs. We have a lot of firewood here to fuel this bad boy of a forge. You would need
a massive one.
Yeah, a lot of firewood for this one. And yeah, here we have, if you come with me, here we have a little shed, little storage area, and little working area for the blacksmith. When he fix the tools, or does all that stuff, stores the armor and the tools and the weapons. I have counters here, some barrels, armor, and all that stuff, some shelving. And here we have tower. There's nothing really inside this tower, so we don't have to go there.
I'm just gonna take a quick look from the outside.
Yeah, it's just the tower here. It probably wouldn't get used that much, except for, scouting and, just watching, because nobody's gonna attack you from this side, I assume.
Very true.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the blacksmith working area. Now let's get into the it's his home, where he lives.
Yeah.
Here we have a kitchen, right on the front door. Here we have a little kitchen with some shelving, a little counter here, and we have this big oven. I guess this too would need a lot of firewood.
Indeed.
Have some potato here being cooked, and some stuff getting prepared there. And here underneath the staircase we have some supplies, just supplies. Up here, as you can see, is where they sleep, where the family sleeps. Here we have a little fireplace again. They would, I guess, open the doors for the heat to get in, I guess.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And yeah, this is the children's room. We have 3 beds here, so they too have 3 kids, I guess, just like the butcher family. And here we have the master bedroom with a big bed right there, a desk. Again, I'm not sure. Maybe the blacksmith would need to write something, I guess. I don't know. Maybe designs for his armor. And we have
just notes for sales and stuff.
Yeah. But I guess a blacksmith inside a castle wouldn't need to make cells, because he makes everything for the castle, I guess. And he gets paid from the lord.
Perhaps. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how they had it in medieval times. But that's that. Here we have a little shooting range, a little archery range where they can train with crossbows and bows and all that. The guards. Because this building here, next to the archery range, yeah, you already started shooting. Here, this building next to this archery range is actually the barracks building. I guess this would make, yeah.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, that roof is really what I like about this building. It's a really cool roof.
It is.
I've actually got inspiration from the mythical sausage built in his Let's Build series. Not Let's Build, but Survival series. Let's Play series. Season 1, actually. I've got a little inspiration for that roof there. And I kind of, added some stuff to it and made it my own. But yeah, I kind of stole the idea from him. The general concept of the
I've seen that kind of roof before as well. It's a little bit of a common. Yeah. I'm just moving on here a little bit, just to save a little bit of time. I guess this is the sleeping quarters.
Yeah, this is the sleeping quarters for the guards. Here we have a lot of beds right there, so I guess that would be enough. We have some more beds over here. So yeah, a lot of guards in this what is it called? Barracks. And upstairs here we have a little area where the guards eat their daily meals. Here have a lot of tables here and seats. These logs serve as tables, just like in the tavern. And yeah, they would eat here the daily meals and all that stuff. And this area is very accessible to the walls, as you can see. So even if they were eating, they could rush to defend the castle. As you can see here, that ladder takes us to this wall. As you can see, again, it's not really, if you've come here, Vigo, it's not, there's no door taking us to this gatehouse. You see?
That's good.
It's
That's very
separated,
good.
just like the other one. Yeah, I had that in mind. Here we have arrow slits and all that, and we have another door here, takes us to this other wall, as you can see. Right there.
Yeah.
And
cool.
yeah, that's everything for this. If we go upstairs, we'll go upstairs again. But yeah, this room right here is for the Lord Commander. The person who gives the guards their daily tasks and all that. Commands them and tells them what to do. He
can really tell that this is an important person.
Yeah, I have a big room. We have a bed right there. I have a little carpet there, some bookshelves, a desk, 2 big windows right there, and we have an arrow slot here. He's kind of I guess of an armor collector. As you can see here, we have a lot of armor. We have steel armor there, and we have some, I don't know, netherite armor. I don't think netherite exists in medieval times, but whatever.
Probably not.
Yeah, let's get upstairs and show you what we have here. This,
wow,
is the map room right here, showing you all these different islands right here. I've got really, really big plans for these islands. As you can see, I have a lot of islands here. This bigger island's probably, I will probably build a huge medieval city here. I don't know when though. I don't know if I can, but yeah, the idea is there. Yeah.
I would do that too.
That's pretty cool area, location for a medieval city.
Absolutely.
Here we have these two islands. These two islands here. I have an idea for these two islands. You know, I will probably build another castle here, but I would make it a little bit ruined, and then it would get used as a prison. Yeah, does that sound like
that's
a good
cool idea?
Yeah, so maybe there was an old castle here, and then when it crumbled down, they kind of repaired it a little bit, and then you know, repurposed it as a prison. I guess that would work.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. And then these doors leads to the battlements.
Yeah, these leads to the battlements. We have some little turrets right here. I guess this would call turrets.
Yeah.
And we have
lovely matriculations here as well.
Everything is there. Everything is ready. All is good. And
all right, that's awesome.
The barracks. And yeah, it's a cool barracks. It's one building and it looks awesome, in my opinion. Here we have the castle garden. You know, a pretty castle. It's a pretty garden. You know, we have a little gazebo here, some trees, a lot of vegetation here. I have a table here inside the gazebo with some chairs. We have a little flower pot thing here where they cultivate flowers. You know, they would need flowers. And here, as you can see, we have the vines and bushes growing and taking over this area, as you can see. The idea that I have here is that if you come with me, we have this tower here that's going to be used obviously for defense, but it's not getting used all that much because, you know, not much people attack you from this area. So as you can see, it got taken over by vines and stuff like that right here. So because nobody
that adds a cool aspect to the lore as well.
Yeah. I don't have really lore for this castle, but I probably should give it some lore. Yeah,
you can't pretend.
Lore. Yeah, it needs some real good lore. You know, this castle craves for that. I'll probably do it in the future, or maybe my viewers could give me some. Hopefully. Here we are about to enter the most inner bailey, the bailey where the Lord lives. So here we have the gatehouse. We have a portcullis right there. We don't really have any mechanism up there or anything, but I guess we gotta have just to pretend that it's there.
Yeah.
Pretty basic portcullis. I didn't feel like spending a lot of you know, defensive aspects to this gatehouse because we already have a lot of defenses up front, you know. 2 gatehouses all decked out and all that stuff. We don't really need to make this all that very defensive.
True.
Alright, so here, as you can see, we have 3 buildings. This one over here, this one that has a little bit of wood on it, is the servants' building. We have this area that houses a kitchen, a feast hall, and the bedroom, the master bedroom of the Lord and his wife, and also a solar right there. We have a little area where they hang out, you know. And
that's cool.
Here we have a well right here. Pretty cool design of a well right here. And we have a little tiny garden right here with a tree and some bushes and all that stuff. And I guess we'll start with the servants building, right? So
yeah, we can do that.
Here on the sides of the servants building, we have some granaries right there. You know, if you want to check that out, just meat storage there, vegetables and fruit storage on the other side. And yeah, I guess we'll enter here.
Go ahead.
We enter here. We have a little hallway, as you can see. On this door, we have some storage. We have a little ladder here taking us to more storage right here. Just a lot of storage right there. And here on this door over here, we have an area where they store, alcohol. What is it called? Mead or
beer,
wine,
mead,
beer, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they drink in medieval times. Yeah, so yeah, just a little dim, as alcohol storages are, maybe, I assume, I don't know. They're kind of dim, right?
Yeah, that's very important when you're storing this kind of stuff as well.
Not much light. And yeah, here on this door takes us to a little staircase that takes us all the way up to the first floor here, where we have the servants' quarters where they sleep. First of all, we have a garderobe right here, as you can see, and we have this room here where it has some beds. As you can see, I changed some texture of the beds and all that. We have some beds right here, and yeah, all these rooms just have beds and some other decorations. And we have
That's cool, man.
Some, I don't know, what would you call this? These things that heat the room? I don't know.
Like an oven or
yeah, just an oven.
stove. I don't know.
So they can heat the room and get some heat.
I really like the different levels you have with some ladders and stuff. Yeah. It's maybe not the most practical, but it adds such a unique vibe to the building.
I kind of didn't really put that in mind. I just wanted to squeeze in as much bits right here for the servants, So yeah, I just squeezed in as much as I could. I didn't really meant for anything other than that. And yeah, that's the servants' quarters right there, and I guess that's all. Let's go out. If you follow me here, we have a little tiny 1 block wide hallway that takes us to the side towers on the thing, the servants building.
Oh,
as you can
cool.
See, if you enter here, have some battlements and all that.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it is pretty defensive. And if you follow me here, as you can see, we have this little funnel thing. So if maybe they breach the 2 gates, they would really have a hard time passing to the 3rd gate, because we have battlements here, we have a tower here, we have literally the barracks right next to them. So yeah, they would get totally destroyed, I guess. So yeah, I made it kind of hard for them to breach the last gate.
That's important. I like when people keep that in mind when building castles.
Yeah, I really focused heavily on defense on this castle, with the location and everything. Here, as you can see, we're gonna enter right now the kitchen, the main kitchen of the castle here, where the food gets served. As you can see, right here, it's a kind of a little down to the ground. What do you call this?
Basement or underground?
A basement, kind of basement thing. Yeah, a basement.
I really like the atmosphere in here.
We have a vaulted ceiling, as you can see, because I've read that in medieval times, when they do stone floors, stone levels, they need vaulted ceilings underneath, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of put that in mind, and then I made this vaulted. Right here we have tables where servants get the food prepared for the feast. And here we have a giant oven. It's pretty big. And yeah, it's made out of bricks, and we have a lot of stuff being cooked there. Cakes, potato, we have some counters on the sides and all that. And yeah, just all the stuff that you need for a kitchen. We have some cauldrons right here for stew. We have little mead or alcohol storage right there.
Very cool.
And yeah, that's pretty much it for this kitchen. We kind of went through that pretty fast. Time is running. So yeah, we go up right here to the feast hall. And one thing here, as you can see... Yeah,
I was not expecting this.
The decoration is pretty good. Yeah. So, as you can see here, we have 2 areas to enter to the feast hall. The people who are having the feast are going to enter through these stairs, through this door, And the servants who are preparing food, they don't have to go outside and go upstairs and then, all that stuff. They could just directly from the stairs here get the food ready pretty fast, pretty quick access to the feast hall area.
That's really cool.
It's gonna separates to the servants from the feast attendants. They don't collide at the door right here. And yeah, I have tables here. We have chairs and all that. This is where the royal family, I guess, sits. The king, the wife, maybe a kid. I don't know. I don't have specific lore for this castle. It's pretty random. And yeah, that's the feast hall. I hope you'll like it. I have chandeliers.
It's very cool, yeah. Nice and colorful. And
down here, underneath the stairs, I have more supplies. And yeah, that's it. Now let's get upstairs to the master bedroom and the solar. So yeah, this would be called the solar, right? Yeah, we have a fireplace.
I guess
here.
You would, yeah.
Yeah, we have some bookshelves, some more decorations. We have even a bath area here, little bathing thing here where they can bathe. I guess is this an accurate hint for medieval times to have these stuff, these things that they bathing, even
the tubs?
outside. Yeah, these tubs. Yeah, I forgot the word for it. I don't know.
They're very heavy, so it depends on how the support is below. And also, you wouldn't. I don't think you would have it in your family room. Maybe in your bedroom, like in a master bedroom.
Yeah, this is not a bedroom. This is a solar. It's not. The bedroom.
Yeah, so I think I'd rather have it in the bedroom. But I'm not sure. It definitely could work. So
I don't know. I just kind of.
I don't see a big issue with it.
Yeah. Here we have some arrow slits and all that, and we have a garderobe right here. And if you go outside, you can see the extension for the garderobe. We'll get
very cool.
A little spin outside later. Okay.
Okay.
Here is the master bedroom. I don't know. Is this a little bit smaller than you would, give a
yeah, maybe a little. Well,
but then we have the solar here, so I guess this is just for sleeping. And they would hang out right here. So the space is there. It's just kind of separated,
Yeah.
I mean, this whole area is for them. It's a whole floor. I don't know.
I don't see it as a problem. I think it makes sense that you have divided the sleeping and the hangout area. So
it's
really cool.
Here we have pretty fancy bed design right here. Got a bed design. We got some windows there, disc, some bookshelves, a little area to eat over here. Drink some tea or something. I have a chest right there with nothing in it. Just some shulker boxes where I store my maps. Yeah, so I don't want to lose those maps. I spent a lot of time preparing that map. I don't want to lose it. If I accidentally clicked the map and just destroyed it. But yeah, that's the main building area. Now let's get to this. Here we have some firewood getting stored and all that for the oven thing.
Yeah.
And if you follow me right here, we have an area here, a little basement thing where we have a dungeon.
Ooh, that's cool.
I have a dungeon right here. I have some dead people right there, as you can see behind the bars.
Oh no.
Yeah, they've been here for some long time. I don't know if the castle inhabitants will get scared by these skeletons. I don't know why they didn't remove them, but I guess they're there. This cell is kind of empty. I don't have anything there. I don't have no one there. But yeah, it's a little dungeon where they keep, I don't know, maybe the Lord is evil and he keeps some people that he wants to torture there or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Here This is it's a defensive structure. This is a real defensive structure, and here we have an area with some guards, because this bailey has its own, separate kind of guards, because it's the most inner bailey. It's where the lord lives, and we have some areas here where they can sleep. And over there, of this room, we have some people that, my viewers that wanted to be guards, and I just assigned them over there.
Very cool. One thing I noticed, though, over here, if you don't mind, it's a very defensive building, you said, but the staircase is counterclockwise, which is... Like, I'm not here to criticize you, but for defensive structure, you do want that to go the opposite way.
I welcome criticism. It's just I did not know about that. Tell me what is it? I mean, you're the castle expert here.
So
a lot of castles. Tell
most
me what's
people
that,
are.
I want to put it in my mind.
Yeah, I'm going to blow your mind now. Most people are right-handed, meaning you swing your sword with your right hand.
Yeah.
So when you're defending this, you're most likely to be on the top. Yeah. And the intruders are coming from the bottom. So
you would want to have on the left, Yeah,
it's easier to swing your sword if the staircase goes the other way around when you're defending from the top. So here it's easier for the attackers to attack you because they have a very long range to swing with the right hand.
Yeah, I did not know that. Know that.
Oh, you know that, and you can take that into consideration.
Thank you for that tip. That's what I brought you here for. Man, you're the castle expert. And here, you might know that you might wonder what earth is this? This is a room where, the lord and his family retreat to when the castle goes under siege. Because this tower is pretty defensive, as I said, except for the staircase thing.
Yeah.
Oh, darn. It's pretty defensive. So when the castle goes under siege, they would come here, to stay for as long as the siege goes. And here we have a little area where the guards can eat and all that.
Okay, so this would then be kind of the donjon of the castle.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind. The donjon, right? Except for, I did not really do the staircase thing well. Pretty bummed about that staircase thing.
Well, if you didn't know, it's hard to take that into consideration.
I didn't really know. Because I took all these stuff into consideration except for that. I kind of... But I appreciate the tip, though. I really appreciate that. I would put that in my mind next time. And yeah, here we have some areas where the guards can hang out and play cards and all that. Where are you, Viggoman?
I'm inside playing cards.
I did not see. All right. And yeah, that's pretty much the castle. That's all there is to it. And we can take a little last spin around the whole castle right here. As you can see, that's the garderobe that I told you about earlier. Little extension
here,
thing right here. And as you can see, I have, a gutter right there. And all the business is getting dumped here.
Yeah, I can see all the garderobes are sticking out. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, pretty cool designs. And if you notice one thing here, this is really cool detail that I thought maybe is cool. You would.
I have no idea where you are.
I'm here behind the tavern, so come here. I want to tell you about this, and I want to hear your opinion about it. Behind the tavern, right? So as you can see here in these rocky details right here, this, by the way, takes a lot of time to make. As you can see, it's all decked out with stairs, and I assume you would know how much time this would take. I have slabs, stairs, walls, and all that. It takes me a lot of time to make this. It is kind of boring, really boring. And as you can see, we have some dirt and grass blocks right there. To break up all of that stone. We have some moss to break up all of that. But if you come here, as you get, where I'm from. Follow me, Viggoman. As you can see here, as you get to the seaside, you can see that the vegetation and all that dirt and grass getting less and less until it doesn't exist right here. Can you maybe assume why is that?
Salt, I presume.
Yeah. What? Salt.
Salt.
Yeah,
salt from the ocean.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also waves. I've thought about waves. So, you know,
cool.
vegetation can't really grow when waves are hitting them, you know, all the time. So as you get away from the seaside there and into the river, you can see that the vegetation returns on the walls right here.
That's really cool. That's a cool detail
too. Little detail that I put there. But I guess that all that is crossed by my little staircase abomination thing.
No, dude. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
Only the real castle nerds
like you,
know about that. Like me.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's the tour, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on here. It was fun checking out stuff, and it really helped me because I am like switching between vanilla and Conquest Reforged from building, and like there's so many things I can do in Conquest Reforged that you have tried to do here that I didn't really know how I could do myself. So
you can kind of take some tips to build in vanilla right here. Yeah.
Yes.
I could never actually build in Conquest. So many blocks and so many, you know, complicated stuff. I don't know how to do it. I enjoy watching, you know, Conquest buildings and watching you build all that stuff. It's really impressive, but I could never really do it myself.
Yeah, each to their own, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on here. Great tour.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You know, I was kind of thinking of doing this on my own, but it's kind of boring doing this like on your own. You know, and I've never really had someone to do a tour of some kind of building with me, and it's like the first time. So yeah, I'm really glad we did this. Thank you for stopping by. Viggoman.
No problem, dude. Glad to be here.
Quick thing. You're building Dragana right now, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's a really cool, you know, project right there. I was watching it from the first, you know, video you did, and it was really awesome. I'm really looking forward to see that finish, or whatever.
Yeah, it's close to completion now, so that's coming up hopefully next week.
I'm very excited for that too.
Yeah, thank you so much.
This is it. Thanks for stopping by, and everyone else watching this, go check out Viggoman's things. If you have never seen Conquest building before, if you are not really into it, go to Viggoman's castle. You will really love it. You will fall in love with that thing.
Yeah. And then go check out Sekai's channel from my point of view, if you haven't already, to see the videos where he built this thing. Kind of like with the way I do it with time lapses and stuff.
You could give them the playlist that I have. I have a playlist with all the episodes and all that.
Yeah, put that in the description.